Welcome to Golden Tulip Hotels and Resort, Agulu Lake, Anambra State, a well-appointed center of international quality hospitality east of the Niger, a haven for kings and queens. Tourism is one of the world's most lucrative sources of revenue. It has become a veritable treasure trove for most international business and social travelers all over the world. Anambra State's Golden Tulip Hotels and Resort, Agulu Lake, maintains the culture of conservative luxury and breathtaking ambience of the hotel group, as is evident in Hong Kong, Dubai, Rio de Janeiro, and other exotic spots around the world. It only needed the knack for taste and world-class exposure and tenacity of purpose of a man like Governor Willie Obiano to make landmarks of this nature to happen in Anambra State.
The work is completed right now. We're at 100% completion. Essentially what we're doing right now, of course, is that when you complete a new building, it has some small little teething problems that are usually taken care of in what you call the soft opening period or the defects liability period. And that's what we're in. So you may find little things going on, but to all intents and purposes, the asset is open and is operating and is taking guests in and receiving guests, and has become very popular, like all our hotels across the region, including this one.
Golden Tulip Hotel and Resort at Agulu Lake is owned by the Anambra State government and being managed by Golden Tulip West African Group. Golden Tulip, as you all know, is a management company, a franchise with headquarters in Paris, France. I'm sure in the whole world we run about over 3,000 hotels in the world. And then we took over this hotel basically in August when we came into Anambra, when the hotel was actually, finished, and then we started putting things in order to start the hotel. And then on the 8th of October, the executive governor of Anambra State, Chief Willie Obiano, came and then had a soft opening. Soft opening means let's kickstart, let's see how the other challenges, let's know what is in place.
I think if you look at the structure, the infrastructure that's been put into the hotel, the care, the planning, the execution, and basically the capacity, it is questionably the best hotel we have in this part of the Southeast. And so what it does immediately, it creates jobs during and after construction, and these are sustainable jobs. These are young people in the hospitality sector. It becomes a focal point for people who are coming into the state. People automatically have 5-star accommodation, which was not previously existing. So I think in terms of just boosting tourism in Anambra, it is extremely focal, it's extremely important, and it shows our commitment to delivering on projects that are well within our radar.
Having created an enabling environment for business to thrive in Anambra State through provision of adequate security in the state, this visionary project has attracted so many local and international investors.
The service commanders, they did a marvelous job during the Christmas and the New Year period. They ensure that the safety, that all of you slept with your eyes closed.
The results have begun to show so clearly, as it has in the existence of the Golden Tulip Hotels and Resorts, Agulu Lake, Anambra State. It was a grand occasion of epoch-making proportions on the 7th of January 2019, when all roads led to Agulu for the official opening of the hotel.
Let me join in welcoming all of you to this historic event of the official commissioning of the Agulu Lake Hotel. We are grateful that you can come, you can join us despite your very busy schedule and at a very short notice. The Agulu Lake Hotel is yet another signature project of the willingly working Governor Willie Obiano's government. The foundation, as you all know, was laid a few months to the departure of his predecessor, Chief Peter Obi, CON. Today we have come to celebrate a promise kept. It is another testimonial to Governor Obiano's commitment to the 3 C's: continue, complete, commission. That's the 3 C's. And commence. Oh, new one. No. We'll get to the 4th one, but the first 3. This one he has continued, he has completed, and today we are commissioning. And then, of course, there will be part 2 of this, which will be the commencement.
I'm very happy today to officially open this great hotel that was completed by my administration. When we started this project, it was at about 5% done. So we did 95%. So that's what it means. So we're going to develop this place to a tourism center that is already is.
The official opening of this grand edifice was performed by the traditional ruler of Agulu.
From our state government, I come with the Kachine Keme, Ogu Solar Kaini, Wala is go to Metala in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Governor Willie Obiano, the mastermind of the project, was all too happy to unveil the official plaque and launch of business.
Official opening of Agulu Lake Hotel and Resort on Monday, 7 January 2019 by His Excellency Chief Willie M. Obiano, Governor of Anambra State, to the glory of God.
The facilities in this beautiful edifice is world class. There are lavishly furnished rooms of different categories and tastes, complemented by a wide range of exterior and interior conference and banquet halls, bars, well-equipped gymnasium, swimming pool for children and adults, personalized laundry services, exotic wine bar, and complimentary services, true to the Golden Tulip tradition worldwide. There is a very sophisticated Wi-Fi for free internet services, CCTV for 24-hour security monitoring, steady electricity, enabling steady power supply, water treatment, 2 power lifts for customers and hotel service personnel.
It's built on 14 hectares surface, and it's very well security. We have a total of 80 rooms, including 65 normal rooms, 14 executive suites, and 1 super executive suite. For the security of the guests, we have fire alarms detection and also sprinkler device for extinguishing fires for the security of the guests. For the leisure, you have a gym. We have 2 swimming pools for children and adults. And also our lights of affairs enable people to make walking and jogging. For the other facilities, we have 1 indoor restaurant, air conditioned. We have 2 bars, 1 indoor and 1 outdoor. What can I add? We also have, for business, we have 3 meeting rooms from 25 up to 350 for the banquet room.
Interested in coming to Anambra State on the issue of security that the government is tackling very well. We are on the news how security is very, I've traveled in the night. Sometimes I have to travel from Onitsha to even around 8-9 p.m. and I see that there's been no issue or other cases of robbery or kidnapping. And I think for the hotel, we also have to work closely with the chief security officer to the government. We have armed men. We also have the civilian security guards on ground. We also have armed men. And By the grace of God, since we started operation in October, there's no cases of any harassment by anybody around here. So the hotel is fully secure. We have cameras, 24 hours cameras. Every part of the hotel is under surveillance. So there's nothing, and then we just been told that the sales actually approved for us to have some military base close to the lake, to the area of the hotel. So the hotel is secure.
A cross-section of very satisfied customers have this to say.
Sure. Traveled to over 72 countries in the world, so I know hotels. Agulu Hotel, it's a beautiful, well laid out resort. It beckons you in with the lake and the greens. It's a brand new hotel, well built. I want to believe well managed because of the name Golden Tulip. I had a positive experience with some human capital issues, which I think if it's addressed properly, you will have come a long way in making the resort a world-class hotel.
We had a 2-day retreat at the Golden Tulip Agulu, and it was awesome. That's how I like to describe the experience that we had. We came in on the 24th of January and went around the facilities. We looked at the venue that we had planned to use for the event. Even though it's a new place, it was still coming up, but within a short while, they were able to put everything together. I would say that it was a world-class experience for me. We also took out some time in the morning. We spent some time in the gym and then took a stroll down the valley to catch a glimpse of the crocodile in the place. And we were lucky to have seen, I think we saw about 2 of them. So it was a beautiful experience. I think the serene, the topography of the place was something that I found most amazing. We spent some days there and it was a very brilliant experience.
Golden Tulip Hotels and Resort Agulu Lake has not only raised the tourism and hospitality profile of Agulu Lake to unprecedented heights of excellence, but has also become a solid provider of jobs for the Anambra.
The benefit is unquantifiable as it stands for now. Number one, location of an organization like this will attract so many people into this environment. One, the workers. Today we have workers from all walks of life, even from outside this country, who are working here. So they have had the privilege of knowing Agulu. And of course, the workers themselves will look for accommodation. So definitely, we are now having accommodation around the place where where our workers settle. So that has brought more revenue to this community. The number 3 is that as people come here, they have the need to buy things from around. So equally, the commercial activities has gone up. Then most importantly, Agulu indigents, among other indigents of Anambra State, are employed here. I want to assure you that they have a very good chunk of the employment rate here because they are given, that is a mandate from the government.
It's a wonderful development, like I said. It will change the life of the people, both economically and socially and otherwise, any other means. A lot of people will be employed, and I will also let you know that the governor made a promise to my people that they have a share of the booty, not just working. There is a percentage of the profits the people are going to take, I think about 5% or so, but he made it public, he didn't hide it. He said it in public and he has repeated it in some other occasions, which means he actually meant it. And I know he's an accounting person, he's an accounting guru, so he knows exactly what he will say. So my people are benefiting from that as a body, as a total body, as a union, and then the individuals will get job, And then there are other extended benefits. People will sell a lot of things. People will sell granules are closer to the hotel. People will sell food because drivers and all that are bringing people will be looking for places to eat. My people will sell. And a lot of other things. So it's really a wonderful development, and like I keep saying, my people will ever be good.
Excellent personalized service by well-motivated staff and the exotic ambience of the Agulu Lake and environs makes it a much sought-after international tourism destination.
It's been an ingenious project of His Excellency. It is very unusual to find a state government that would develop a private sector project and made it a success. And that is what he's done. He has taken a private sector perspective in making sure that even though the project belongs to the government, it does not look like a government project. Anybody who enters there will say, wow, this place is beautiful. And it's all his work. He has provided this for us as an asset for us to use to market Anambra, to promote visitors to come to Anambra. Because if people come here, we have a lot of hotels. But this is also a challenge for the private sector in Anambra State to say if His Excellency, the Governor of Anambra State, can produce such an excellent quality hotel. It's a challenge for the private sector. Let's see what you go. So you find out the hotel owners in Anambra, they're gingered up. They're very excited that His Excellency was able to do such a project within such a short period. So it's an ingenious activity on his part, and he's used it to boost and help us to promote tourism in Anambra State. When you have a lake, in most countries, they have no lakes. They make man-made lakes. They create. But we're very lucky. We're blessed with so many assets in Anambra. So that lake is a natural gift from God. And all we need to do is to encourage people, to beautify it and make it attractive for people to come and see the crocodiles and make a tourism resort out of it.
Golden Tulip is just one of an array of different initiatives in that particular sector for the state. And so through a holding company, we continue to execute hospitality projects across the board. Golden Tulip is just one, and it's landmark, and we can look back and point to it as an achievement, but it's by no means the only thing that we're doing in that particular sector. We have a lot of natural advantages in terms of wildlife, in terms of ecosystem, and so it drags different people in from different aspects of that industry.
Plans are at an advanced stage to develop an international standard golf course to complement the beautiful panorama of the Agulu Lake.
The land area associated with the hotel, we should be contemplating a world-class golf course. Okay, and I think that the government should really invest in this, in helping create not just any golf course, but a world-class one. Okay, and then we can create housing units around the golf course and sell it to Anambra people in diaspora. Okay, now when that is done, when they are not staying in their homes, it can be managed as part of the hotel. Okay, and rented out and leased out to families or even individuals, and so they don't run at a loss. It improves the hotel facilities. It allows for a wider guest range, like the golfing community to come. It allows families to come and enjoy themselves.
The governor has also approved the construction of a golf course there. He has given the go-ahead. We are handling it right now. And if you know anything about golfing, golfing is a game. It's a game of its own. It's a fun game. Although some people who don't play think that it's not an exercise. I'll let you know that golfing is one of the toughest exercises anybody can undertake. And the tourism aspect of golfing, not to talk of combining a hotel with a golf resort, is unbelievable. Because you see people coming all the way from far countries just to come and spend 2 nights and play golf over there. Playing golf beside the lake and maybe having opportunity of admiring the crocodiles and all that.
Golden Tulip Hotels and Resorts, Agulu Lake. Comfort at its peak.